Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry. And this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
Welcome to the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show here on 93.9 KTAK. We've got some explaining to do as the Casper Compete Classic had some scheduling snafus, all sorts of things. So every game here is running behind, both here and at the Ford Wyoming Center. The reason for that, Ford Wyoming Center, we know we were the first game with the girls, and they went to double OT, and that threw off the time for the rest of the day. Don't know exactly what all happened here with the four courts, but they have one of them that is designated for the varsity court. That is court number 4. It's the one with the power and the Ethernet and everything like that, and has the stands and everything of that nature. So they were running behind, looked like they were going to run about an hour behind, so they moved the girls to court number 1, and they were going to have the boys and girls play simultaneously, roughly. The boys start a little bit later. Girls moved to court 1. The coaches could not agree on moving the time, and I understand why, because of double headers and whatnot being played today by squads. So you've got the boys tipping off at 6:30. The girls literally just finished about 30 seconds ago. So no one was able to really get to the girls' broadcast because we had nowhere to set up over on Court 1 whatsoever. So the girls do fall 52-34 to Worland. They now sit at 0-4 on the season, but some good things came out of that, some things we saw, and so this will prep them, especially for when we get to conference season. The boys are about to tip off here in about 10, 12 minutes or so. What that also does mean is that Thursday we're still up in the air. Which game are we going to do at the Flaming Gorge? Because Riverton girls and boys are playing simultaneously against Mountain View at completely different locations. Because of what went on tonight, we are going to follow the girls at Lincoln Middle School. I think that's the middle school it's at. It's at one of the middle schools because the boys are at Green River. We will follow them on Thursday just to be fair and split it evenly since we could only do one game that day. So Worland comes in, the boys do at 2-0, and the boys for Riverton, of course, come in 0-3. Now, the Riverton boys have played probably, it's got to be up there as the toughest in this classic, if not close to it, as they face number 1 Lovell this morning, number 1 in 3A, number 1 in 4A yesterday in Sheridan. Sheridan did fall today to Arvada, Colorado. It's a game that really should have been played at Ford Wyoming Center, in my opinion. Two big teams, two well-skilled teams. But because of people not able to travel quite as far, it gave it a great atmosphere here. And with the netting, it kind of looked like a UFC fight. I mean, it was everybody crowding around that game. Arvada, Colorado wins it going away at the end. So as we get ready to face Worland, of course, we're sitting right next to Jordan McCamey. Jordan McCamey was Sports Broadcast of the Year when he was with us and doing Thermopolis games. So it's been good to see old faces. Worland not part of a doubleheader today. Riverton was. So the question will be some legs. Now, Riverton likes to go to subbing often. I had a chance to talk to Coach Sheets, and he's like, well, we'll probably sub more earlier than we normally do. I was like, Coach, you subbed 50 seconds into the first game today. I don't know how you sub quicker. So the hockey mentality that we talked about during the post game of yesterday, of really getting guys in, going hard 2-3 minutes, and then coming out. This is going to be the last game, and then we'll be headed home. It's the last game of the Classic, at least here at WSR. So we'll be excited to see that. And I just realized I still have the girls' scorebook out. So we'll have to get updated on all of that. They do fall 52-34 to Worland, they were 2-0. The Worland boys are in the similar situation to the Riverton boys. Riverton comes in 0-3. Worland comes in 0-2. So we'll see how that goes as far as play in this game. Crowd now coming over for Worland and Riverton as they get ready to tip here. Of course, like we had mentioned earlier, we are under a scoreboard. So, and we're under the only scoreboard. It's actually an LCD TV or a plasma or something of that nature. So we will be kind of getting with time as we can. We're still gonna. We'll check the scores. We'll double check all of that. But I expect an intense matchup tonight. Got a chance to talk to some of the players as we're just all kind of killing time, and they're talking about their legs feel good. We'll see how that goes as they get into the second half of the doubleheader. When we return, we'll take a look at tonight's opponent, Worland, here on WYO Today.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College in Riverton is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
And welcome back to the Hampton Suites pregame show here on 93.9 KTAK. Tonight's opponent, the Worland Warriors, just from over, not too far away, actually about the same distance as coming down here to Casper. We'll all be going the same way home through the speed trap that is Shoshone. And they are led by Coach Aaron Abel. They are 3A out of the Northwest Conference last year, going 11-13 overall, 5-5 in the conference. As far as scoring from last year, they do not return their leading scorer, or Brian Caballero. He came in at 14.9, nor do they return Butte, who finished the season with 12.8 points per game, nor do they return Thiel. There is a whole bunch of new guys on this team. So it'll be interesting to see. It's kind of like Riverton, not a lot of points coming back, so you really kind of don't know what you're facing. Is too early really to catch tendencies on film, and you've been busy with your own game planning, so and getting your team right for these games, because much like Riverton, the Warriors don't return their leading scorer. They do not return their leading rebounder. They don't return their leader on assists or steals. The only thing they return, I'm trying to see here, and I can't really, quite honestly, I can't really see any real stat that they return. So much like Riverton, who returned 7 points from Eric Smith and 3 roughly from Bo Anderson. Of course, earlier today, Eric Smith went off for 17. They'll need that tonight, I think. They're going to need their leaders to step up. Doubleheaders are never easy. So that's kind of where we're going with our Ranger keys to the game here, is going to be very simply who is going to step up and play through the pain for either team, Worland or Riverton. It's easy to say out in the lobby, oh, my legs are fresh. And granted, they're 16, not 50, like myself. But they are going to be tired. 3 games. This will be number 4 in 3 days. It's a lot to ask, especially the style they play. So it's going to be who steps up, who's willing to take that crucial shot, who's willing to take that crucial charge, things of that nature. So the other flip side on the Ranger keys of the game is offense can sack. Defense is 100% about effort, so even more so about playing through some adversity. Which team will do that? If Riverton can fight through and play their defense for full 32 minutes, they're going to be a hard out. Worland, much like Riverton, actually one of the few teams and the only team we've seen so far down here that is really a little bit shorter than the Wolverines. So based on that, I expect we're going to see a very fast-paced game, and it's going to be entertaining as all get out. Hope you all enjoy it with us. When we return, it'll be the Arapahoe starting lineups, and those will be kind of quick because they are not doing PA announcements here. We'll be right back on 93.9 KTAK and WYO Today.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at Du Bois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube oil and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
And welcome back. We're going to jump into the Arapahoe first starting lineups. Only for, since they don't do a PA or anything like that, for your Riverton Wolverines, barring any change, and we'll correct it as we go. It'll be number 1, Eric Smith, number 2, Clay Sheets, number 3, Garrett Jackson, number 4, Gage Treber, and number 20, Bo Anderson. And we'll be right back with actually the tip-off here on WYO Today.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
And welcome back. It's tip-off time here from the final day and the final hours of the Casper Compete Classic. For Worland, it'll be number 22, Page, number 15, Ruckman, number 24, Williams, number 23, Mitchell, and number 12, Cannon. And it'll be a tip-off between Garrett Jackson and number 22, Page. Worland with the tip here. Sets up in the half court. Drives in, puts it over. Bo Anderson able to adjust the shot with his defense, and will look to break. Anderson to Schreiber in the corner for three. Good! Looking to answer will be the Worland Warriors, and stolen away by Riverton. First turnover of the day against Worland. They're going to look for Anderson in the corner. He drives in, goes the opposite corner. Three on the way from Sheets. No good. Anderson will go up for the rebound, and I think they're going to get Bo with the foul. That is Bo Anderson, his first, team first. And 3-0 lead will go over back to Worland on the foul. Bo wants to watch it. He tends to get fouls in bunches, so a little thing to just keep an eye on with just one. And we get a foul immediately on the other end as well against Riverton, calling it pretty tight. They're going to call this one on Gage Schreiber. That's his first, and quickly Riverton has 2 fouls. Ball in for Page, Cannon, and then over to number 12, Cannon. Cannon going to Williams. Williams goes into the free throw line, shoots from 15, good. Riverton leading by 1 here in the first quarter. Smith hands off to Jackson. Now to Clay Sheets on the wing. Back over to Eric. Smith looks to drive, gets cut off, and backs out towards half court where he'll reset the offense. Goes to Anderson. He's open. He's going to take the three. A little too long. Rebound by the Warriors. Warriors looking to break here, and now will slow down as they only had 1 on 4. No kind of real numbers there. Looking inside in the paint, ball goes to the ground, and we're going to get our first possession arrow of the afternoon or early evening. It will favor the Riverton Wolverines. And here comes the first sub. It'll be Peyton Larson and River White Plume as River got up late. So subs, Clay Sheets and Gage Schreiber are going to be coming out for White Plume and Larson. And we have a timeout suddenly on the floor. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back here on Why Today, 3-2 in favor of the Wolverines.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
And welcome back. Quick timeout there by Riverton, I do believe. 3-2 here in the first quarter. Inbound is to Smith. A little bit of token pressure picked up by the Warriors. Nothing to really be concerned about. Goes to Larson. He'll now come towards the top of the key. Going to his left for Jackson. Sets a screen. Jackson dribbles in from 17. Rolls it in and good. 5-2 Wolverines on top. Warriors bring it over the timeline. Looking to set everything up. It's Cannon at the point. Cannon passes to Page. Looking for a pick and roll, and stepping in front of it is Peyton Larson. He gets it to White Plume. White Plume slows up. Gets it to Weber, who checked in. Weber just puts it way over, fighting for the rebound, and it comes away with Worland. Worland now looking to push things themselves. Cannon with it, going to the left, dribbles in, kind of in no man's land, and now he's stuck, but he gets bailed out by number 15, Ruckman, who puts it up and good. 5-4. Riverton quickly into the paint. geez. Trenton Weber goes up with it, misses from about 6. He was highly contested on that shot, and Warriors will look for their first lead. Good pump fake by Williams, puts it up, no good, but he will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul is going to be on number 5. That is Trenton Weber. And Weber's start just is not what we typically expect out of him. 2 missed shots and now a quick foul. They are calling it tight, though. That's something to note for later. First free throw is on its way, is no good by Williams. So now he'll look to tie it up if he can make this one. Coming back in the game is Clay Sheets. He'll come in for Eric Smith. Williams takes a couple slow dribbles, puts it up, no good. Rebound, Trent Weber's just beating out for it. They'll look to go for the lead. Now we've got loose balls. It's all over the place. Shot is put up and good by number 12. That is Cannon. And Worland now leads 6-5. Quickly into the front court. Riverton is going to pop a 3 by Jackson. No good. He followed his own shot. Can't get it to fall either. They didn't box him out on that one. He just followed right after it. Worland quickly into the front court, looking to drive, putting it up, and good is Cannon. Now he has 4, and the lead goes up to 8-5. Long pass to River White Plume. River's going to stop. Pop from 3, no good. Rebound is gotten by Clay Sheets, and now we're on the ground again. Worland comes away from the scrap with it. Looking to drive all the way, put up, and charge. Drawn by Clay Sheets. Cannon not happy. I don't really blame him. He just barely got it. Telling somebody to sit down, the refs are. Here comes substitutions, as you knew Coach Sheets would do. Bo Anderson and Eric Smith coming back in. So it's White Plume, Treber. Okay, Treber just came in too. Eric Smith finally. Weber comes out. Trent Weber and Anderson and Sheets. 3-point deficit for Riverton here in the first. Sheets dribbles up top of the key, goes to his right, hands off to Eric Smith. Smith in the paint, spins. Back to White Plume for 3, no good. Rebound by Treber. And let's see what the call is going to be. Call is against number 10, who has just checked in. That's Mascaro. His first, team second. Inbound is almost lost. Riverton able to save it. Does Treber and gets it to Eric Smith. Smith now at half court, going to his right for White Plume, who started out kind of cold. White Plume looking for a cutting Bo Anderson. They just stuck their hands out right in front of it, took it away. Worland looking to increase this 3-point lead. In the middle is 22. He puts it up, and it's no good, but he is fouled. See who this is going to go against. It's going to go against number 2, Clay Sheets. His first, team fourth, will be shooting they will be shooting free throws the rest of the way on anything but a defensive foul. Page with the first free throw on its way, no good. Worland's now 0 for 3 from the charity stripe. Garrett Jackson will come in for White Plume. Seeing who else is coming in. Someone else came in for them. Number 4, Bradshaw comes in for Worland. Officials making everybody tuck their shirts in at this point. As I said, they're being sticklers, so something to make note of. Second free throw on its way, and they are 0 for 4. Rebound by Gage Treber. Treber, long outlet to Sheets. Sheets to Smith. Smith from downtown. No good. Fought on the rebound and taken away by Worland. And there's going to be a cheap foul either on Jackson or Treber. It's against Treber. That's his second. Got to watch the touchy ones. And it was on a rebound, so it will result in free throws. Immediately, Trenton Weber gets up and will be headed in as Treber has his second foul. Shooting 2 will be Page. He missed his first 2. Worland still by 3 here in the first. On its way, good. So 9-5, Dolly Parton score right now. Second one on its way is good. So doubled up the score now. It's 10-5. We have a whistle for no real reason. Now they'll give the ball back, and it'll be Jackson inbounding to Smith. Smith to Jackson, now to Sheets on the right wing, finding Smith in the post. He's double teamed, and he's going to get the ball stolen away from him. And wow, that was a quick whistle on the possession arrow. They could have let that go. Worland with a steal, quite frankly. It was a legitimate steal. But possession arrow will remain with Riverton. They're going to call it everything, it seems, real tight. Inbounding real quick, trying to get it in. And Worland with the steal, they'll take it all the way. And what a play by Bo Anderson to get back there after the third turnover and get that swiped out of bounds and not get a foul called. Good job by him as Williams comes back in for Worland. Imagine that, folks. Bo Anderson with a hustle play. I know you're as shocked as I am. Inbound is to Ruckman. Swinging around to Bradshaw, now in the corner, open three. They left well short by Williams, and we have a foul on the rebound. It's going to go against number 15. That is Ruckman. His first, team third. No, wait a second. It is on the Wolverines.
2:53 to go here in a opening quarter.
So if it wasn't 15, then it was 5. Trenton Weber. It's his second, and of course it sends number 15, who was involved in it, to the line. I think he hit the first one. As I was trying to pay attention to other things. We'll get this, like I said, we're under the scoreboard. We'll make sure to check everything as we can. We just had a parent tell us the time. He misses the second, so 11-5. Sheets looking to push. Sheets all the way into the lane, lays it up, and no good. Rebound by Jackson. Jackson will pull it out, get it to Clay Sheets towards half court. Going to the right now for Anderson. Anderson crossover, gets cut off, gives it to Smith. Smith to the free throw line, driving into the paint. Looking to turn, fires, no good. Rebound by Weber. Weber out to Smith now. Smith wide open Weber. Weber for three, no good. Follows his own shot, now driving into the paint. Trying to get to Bo Anderson, and he throws it away. Looking to break, puts it up and good for number 12. That is Cannon. He now has 6. 13-5. Do have confirmation on that. So Riverton got off 5 points really quick and now has just hit not even a drought, just a stop. Looks like River White Plume's getting off the bench as they inbound. He'll come in next, dead ball. Sheets bringing it into the front court, trying to drive all the way down. They swing it all the way around the half of the horn to Eric Smith. He's on the wing, gets a screen from Anderson. Looking to drive, it's not there. Gets to the Sheets. Sheets drives in the middle, puts it up, in and out, no good. Looking to break, Worland's got someone wide open, puts it up and good. That is Jones who's checked in, and it's 15-5, and we're going to get a timeout by Coach Sheets. We'll take it with them. Riverton on the bad end of a run right now here on WIO Today at 93.9 KTAK.
Board of the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair last year, and this year enjoy Blackhawk live in concert Friday, August 1st. Race you to the fair, the Fremont County Fair.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming. Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
And welcome back to 939 KTAK. Riverton led last 5-4, and ever since then, it has been Worland. They're on the end of an 11-0 run, lead 15-5, and they are sneaking someone out for a fast break on every possible turnover. So something to watch if Riverton can keep possession is them trying to sneak out. White Plume on the wing, looking inside, gets it to Larson. Larson looking to spin at the elbow, has to dish it out to Eric. Smith dribbles in, lays it up, and good by Eric Smith. At least ends that scoreless period for Riverton, 15-7. They are in a 2-3 or 3-2 zone. Actually, it's a 1-2-2. Okay, now it's kind of revealed itself. And Worland does not look happy with it. They're trying to figure it out. Tossing around the horn, but nowhere near the basket. Cannon with it. Cannon backs out, now dribbles in, has to just throw it over to Mascaro. Finds the guy on the elbow, and boy, is Williams pure there. He now has 5 on the night, and lead is back out to 17-7. Found a guy on the elbow who the zone left. Driving in, Garrett Jackson going to put it up, and he is fouled. And this is where we have fun trying to figure out who it's against. Williams with the foul, his first, team fourth. It'll send Garrett Jackson in line for free throws. He has 2 points today. And right now they need to hit the freebies. 37 seconds left, and the first one is up and no good. So thank you to Jordan McCamey for that. We're trying to help each other out with time and everything of that nature just because of the setup here at WSR. Second one up and no good as well. Rebound with 35 seconds left. Worland bringing it up, a little bit of a trap, and White Plume jumps in front of it. Is he going to be able to save it? No, he isn't. Worland comes away with it. Williams in the corner for Cannon. Cannon a three. Air ball picked up by Jackson. White Plume dribbling it. I'm not sure how much time because no one's counting it down for him. Got it to Clay Sheets. Clay Sheets to the free throw line. To Jackson. Jackson pump fakes. Will fire from 17. Good by Jackson. Worland with the ball. Half court heave. Hits top of the backboard. So that will be the end of one. Riverton falling behind early on the backs of an 11-0 run by the Warriors. When we return, it will be time for the second quarter here on WYO Today.
Doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that, too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
And welcome back. Worland with the lead, 17-9. They will also open the second quarter with the basketball. For Riverton, it'll be Smith, Sheets, Jackson, Treber, and Anderson, the starters. It looks like it'll be about the same for Worland as they try and get it inside. Deflected, goes outside to Cannon, shoots a three, airballs it from the other side this time. But they do get their own rebound. Or get the team rebound. Mascaro trying to drive in. Finds Williams. Williams trying to find inside the paint, and Smith steps in front of it. But unfortunately, Smith's going to throw it away, looking for Gage Treber on a fast break. So Smith, Sheets, Jackson, Treber, and Anderson think Trieber may have 3. I have him for 2. Throw it in. Sheets tries to step in front of it, and this is going to lead to wide open shot. But Bo Anderson affects it again, causes the miss, but they alley-oop it, just laid up. No dunk to be had by number 15. That is Ruckman. He now has 4. (19-9). Smith with it on the right side. Up top to Trieber. Trieber looking to go to Anderson, dribbles over to him and hands it off. Now Anderson over to Smith. Smith underneath looking for Jackson, and he's going to get shoved underneath the basket. Foul is against number 22. That is Page. That'll be his first, team first of the quarter. Trieber will go down inbounds to the his left of his own basket. Inbound is off the foot of Mitchell for Worland, so we'll redo the whole thing. Trieber looking for somebody to be open. Eric Smith comes off onto the wing, receives the pass, goes to Anderson up top. Anderson back to Smith on the right wing. Riverton, by the way, in white and red versus black and orangish, I think, for Worland. And Riverton is going left to right on the radio dial. Anderson tries to get into the post to Trieber. Is deflected by Worland out of bounds. It'll remain with Riverton. Here in the second quarter, 10-point lead. Inbound to Smith. Smith's going to shoot a 3. Air ball short. Rebound by Sheets. Sheets out to Anderson. Up to Jackson. Jackson for 3. Good. Worland coming back with speed, though. That's what they want to do. They go underneath, and unfortunately for them, they're going to turn the ball over as he was trying to split underneath. Page was. He steps on the line, goes out of bounds. Chance to get this down to a 5 or even a 4-point game for the Wolverines. Inbounded by Smith to Anderson. Gets it back to Smith, who will bring it over midcourt. Goes to Anderson on the left wing, now to Clay Sheets. Back up top to Anderson. Anderson for 3. Good! Bo Anderson. And it's 19-15. 4-point lead. Worland wasting no time getting down court, though. Stolen away, though, by Riverton. Cross court for Anderson. And just, again, Smith. Oh, it's turned over. I thought he went out of bounds. I heard a whistle behind me. Worland trying to break. Puts it up and good by Cannon. And we got a timeout on the floor. 21-15 here. We'll take the break. We'll be right back on WYO Today and 93.9 KTAK.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
And welcome back. Worland taking the timeout there after scoring the bucket. 21-15. Coming out of the timeout, it'll still be the starters of Jackson, Sheets, Smith, Anderson, and Gage Trieber. It's kind of the longest I've seen Bo go without substituting in a while. And now he learns the bench. Want to just get this play out of the way or get this possession. And now he's looking to change. Jackson in the corner. Near side. Now he'll back out to the wing towards half court. Now driving back in. Stuck. Gets it to Clay Sheets. It's deflected. Jackson able to gather it back. Now to Clay Sheets. Sheets to Anderson. Sets a screen. Anderson drives in, lays it up, and good by Bo Anderson. He now has 5. Eric Smith into the crowd, trying to save it. Worland now with numbers. Smith able to get back. Good to see him okay. Warriors settle in the half court. Smith is back in full action. They shoot a 2 by Mascaro and air balls. You can tell legs are maybe an issue. I'm surprised they are for Worland, though, as they're airing quite a few shots. We get a foul on number 22, just frustration foul by Page. That'll be his second, team second. And at that point, we'll see Larson and White Plume coming in, as well as Trenton Weber. 21-17, chance to get it to a one-possession game, possibly even a one-point game. Inbound, White Plume will bring it up, playing the point at the moment. To Jackson, now to Smith. Smith drives in, shoots from 17, skies it up there. Rebound by Weber, but he has it taken away. And we're going to get, I think, Trenton Weber, with another foul. That will be Trenton's third, team first of the quarter. So we expect Trenton Weber will be coming out now. Let's see here, and he does. Peyton Larson will take his place, as well as Jones coming in for the Warriors. Warriors having a hard time inbounding in, stolen away by Larson. Larson to Jackson. Jackson out to Weber, who's still in, Three, good, Trenton Weber. Do need to watch Trenton Weber with the fouls, though. He does have 3 now. At the end of the post, Trenton Weber grabs it, and no, he didn't grab it. It's a walk. It would have been a tied ball. 5th turnover of the day for the Warriors, and it's 21-20 here in the second quarter. Riverton now with a chance to get the lead back, something they haven't had since 5-4 early in the first. White Plume hands it to Jackson, about 25 feet from the bucket. Jackson looking to cross over, has it stolen, and goes out of bounds. It will be Riverton basketball, just unable to secure the steal. Got the deflection, kind of picked the back pocket of Garrett Jackson. White Plume with it now. Looking to drive, gets cut off, will have to pass. Gets it over to Larson. Larson, top of the key, goes to Trenton Weber. Weber up to Jackson, now to Smith at the elbow. Gets it to Larson. Larson trying to drive, has it taken away momentarily, falls right to Smith, who'll shoot a high arcing 3, no good. And on the break, Eric Smith gets the turnover. Smith trying to get it to White Plume. Weber dives to save it. Now back over to White Plume for 3. No good. Rebound by Worland. 21-20 in the second here. Game of runs, as you can imagine at this point. Worland with it in the front court. Cannon with it. Cannon's going to back out and reset things. Goes over to his left to Page. Page is going to travel. And that was the most nonchalant travel I've seen. I mean, no pressure on him, anything of that nature. He just decided he wanted to turn back to pass it and took an extra step in there. So Riverton will have yet another chance to take the lead back. White Plume, Larson, Weber, Sheets now, and Treber are your Wolverines. And Anderson will be sitting at the scorer's table now. White Plume is going to dribble off a screen. 3 on its way, left short. Rebound by Worland. Worland will push things with Cannon. Cannon gets it to Mascaro. Back to Jones on the right side. Back to Mascaro. Looking inside for Page. He posts up White Plume, puts it up. White Plume sticks the defense, and Riverton's off to a break. Clay Sheets puts it up, and good. Riverton reclaims the lead, 22-20. Into the front court, looking for the post. They go to Page again on the baseline. Page trying to back it down, puts it up, blocked. I think White Plume may have gotten clean, but Gage Treber did not. Treber got wrist. White Plume had it clean. So it'll be Treber's third, I do believe. Team second, but it will send Page to the line as he was in the act of shooting. He is 2 for 4 on the day. Chance to reclaim the lead for the Warriors here in the second. On its way, hits every bit of rim it possibly can, but does fall. And it's 22-20. As Treber will come out and Bo Anderson will come in. I think that was the plan the whole time. Page for the lead. Second one on its way. In and out. No good. Rebound by Garrett Jackson. Jackson to White Plume. They want to break. White Plume inside to Clay Sheets. Out to Trenton Weber. Weber driving in, and it goes off his foot. It'll be a turnover against the Wolverines. Number 6 on the day, and Eric Smith will come in for Weber. Inbound, going to bring it up is Mascaro. Gets it up quick on a long outlet pass. They go to Williams. Top of the key, hits a 3. He now has 8, and it's Worland has the lead 25-22. Eric Smith into the front court. Cross-court pass to Anderson. Anderson looking to drive, and he's going to get called for a push-off. And that was obvious, kind of obvious when he lost the ball, but his arm was fully extended. I think that's what probably got him. It's his second, team third here with minute 33 left in the half. Substitutions for the Warriors. And it looks like a little bit of full court press. Trent Weber will come in for White Plume. I think Garrett Jackson thought he was coming to get him. Jackson comes back on. Full court press, and here they come with a half court pass, and it's almost stolen away, but nobody there to retrieve it. Gotten by Worland, and Williams will shoot another 3 and talk a little trash at the crowd at the same time, as he is on fire at the moment. 28-22 as they inbound to Anderson. They're going to get Cannon for a foul. He's none too happy about it. It's his second, team third. So as soon as Riverton gained the 22-21 lead, Worland's gone on a 7-0 run. Minute 18 here left in the half. 6-point lead for Worland. Anderson with the ball, will inbounds, gets it to Smith. Smith into past the timeline, gets it to Anderson. Anderson off a screen, back to Smith. Motioning, he wants Weber to come to him. Weber does, gets it, shoots a contested 17-footer and nails it. 28-24, full court press by Riverton. It's broken through passing with ease, and underneath, put up and good by Mitchell, his first 2 of the day. And it's 30-24. Now both teams are pressing, and they're going to get, I think, 23. Nope, they're going to get 10. 23 did not look happy if he was getting the foul. Mascaro's going to get his second, team fourth. Both teams adding in. Not only do they want to run, they're both full court pressing at this point. So Anderson will inbound under Worland's basket as we approach halftime here at the Wyoming Sports Ranch. Inbound is to Smith. He gets it over to Sheets, who will bring it up against the press. The bounce pass is gone off the foot of Mitchell, so it'll be Riverton basketball. They will inbound right here to our right. Inbound to Anderson. Sheets brings over to the left, and he traveled. 7th turnover of the day against the Wolverines. They are down by 6 with 28 seconds left here in the half. Some substitutions going on for Worland. Riverton's going to rock with who they have on the floor, it looks like, for this final 28. Cannon bringing it over the timeline. Looking to go to his left, does so for Williams. Williams top of the key, guarded by Weber. Goes to the left for Jones. Jones driving into the paint. Looks to put up a wild shot, no good. Rebound by Bo Anderson. Anderson looking to go coast to coast potentially. Gets stopped, gets over to Sheets. Sheets with 3 seconds, 2 seconds to Anderson. Anderson drives in, puts it up, no good. And they will say that is the half. So at the end of 1, it is 30-24 in favor of Worland in what has been a game of runs, an 11-point run and a 9-point run for the Warriors. We'll be right back with the United States Marine Corps halftime show after these messages on 93.9 KTAK.
Exploding at 200 miles per hour. Airbags pack a punch. Until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Snyder Signature Properties would like to give a huge shout out to the local sports of Fremont County. They are here to support your team and your local home real estate needs. Call today to see how Snyder Signature Properties can help you buy and sell your next property. Good luck to all Fremont County athletes.
Arapahoe First is proud to support all Fremont County athletes. Just like the hard work you put into every game, we're here for tribal and non-tribal members alike. Wishing every athlete a season of strength and success. Call 307-463-4185 to discover what Arapahoe First can do for you.
Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union is more than a place to bank. It's a partner in every financial journey. From checking and savings to auto loans and mortgages, they give members the tools to move forward. Known for local service and decisions made right here in Wyoming, their team offers trusted guidance every step of the way. Proud supporters of all Wyoming sports teams, they're as committed to the community as they are to their members. Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union. Your money, your goals, your altitude.
If you're planning home improvement projects, look no further than Valley Lumber. They provide nothing but the best from lumber, power tools, hardware, paint, plumbing supplies. If you need it, they have it. Valley Lumber at 290 North 2nd Street in Lander.
Warm Valley Health in Fort Washakie is a full-service medical provider. With integrated care teams, you're always able to reach someone in your medical team. Warm Valley Health provides primary care, nephrology, podiatry, optometry, pharmaceutical, along with other services. New to Warm Valley is pediatrics and OB care. Walk-ins are welcome. That's Warm Valley Health, located at 29 Black Coal Drive in Fort Washakie. Call today, 307-332-7300.
And welcome to the United States Marine Corps halftime show here on YO Today 93.9 KTAK. We've got some scores for you from Lander Valley. Lander Valley High School Lady Tigers defeat the Powell Lady Panthers earlier today, 59-43. Lander Lady Tigers go 4-0 in the Lander Invite. At half in the Tigers versus Worland Tigers, it is 35-25 Rawlins on top at the moment. Here, looking at the Ranger Printer scorebook, it is 30-24. Game of runs, Worland with the two longest and the two biggest, one being 9 and the other one being 11. And 9-point runs, both when Riverton had the lead. They were up 5-4, and then it was 15-4, and then they were up 22-21, and it's now 30-20. It was 30-21 at one point, 30-22, excuse me. So, game of runs, Riverton's going to need, I was once told, they're going to need two things. One, you want the longest, and you want the last one. So right now, to have the longest, they need to have one 12 points or more. To have the last one, well, we'll see if that happens. But Riverton down by 6 at the break. They were outscored 17-9 in the first, and they were outscored 15-13 in the second. As we look at the Worland scorebook, it's real simple. It's Williams with 11 and Cannon with 8. After that, drops down to Ruckman with 4, Page with 3, and Mitchell and Jones each with 2. For Riverton, right now, Garrett Jackson leads all scores for the Wolverines with 7. Weber and Anderson each have 5. 3 for Gage Strieber, and Clay Sheets and Eric Smith each have 2. As far as foul trouble goes, Gage Treber's worth watching, as well as Trent Weber, as they both have 3 currently at the moment. For Worland, they only have guys with 2, Mascaro, Cannon, and Page. Bo Anderson has 2 as well. So it'll be very important for Weber and Treber to stay a little bit cognizant of the foul issue. Otherwise, it's going to be a little bit of pine time for them on the bench. As far as turnovers go, Riverton has 7, and so does Worland. It's about even when it comes to that. So realistically, it has just been missed shots on one end during the run. So Riverton's had one really good run kind of small one, the first one to get 5, but the 2 biggest and the 2 longest held by the Worland Warriors. So Riverton would really like to come out of this with a victory. Obviously, they want to come out of every game, but they do not want to be 0-4. So what does this mean for next week? Just FYI, just give you a preview. It is Flaming Gorge time, one of the best run tournaments, or invitationals, I should say, in the state. It will be hosted by Rock Springs and Green River school districts. Of course, they'll use Lincoln Middle and a couple other middle schools. It's spread out all over the place with JV teams, sophomore, Frostmore teams, et cetera, et cetera. First games will be Thursday. They're both at 4:20. Girls and boys both playing Mountain View. Boys at Green River, girls at Lincoln Middle School. We will be with the girls at Lincoln Middle School since we weren't able to be with them tonight. So, and then on Saturday or Friday, it's midday games. I just don't have the times in front of me, so pay attention to our Facebook page. And we'll get those out for you. But it will be the girls facing Uinta, Utah, followed by the boys facing Bear Lake, Idaho. Those are at the same place at different times. They're literally back-to-back. So we'll follow that. And then Saturday's schedule, I don't recall off the top of my head. It's been a long day for the boys here. It's been a long day for the girls. It's been a long day for everybody. Started with a game at 8 a.m. in a very we got to the Fremont Ford Center in a very empty, spacious, cavernous type of way. But now we're here at the tail end, and we want to thank everybody here at the Wyoming Sports Ranch and at the Fremont Ford Wyoming Center for helping us get all set up and everything over these past 3 days. When we return, it will be time for the third quarter. We want to thank the proud the Marines for hosting this for sponsoring this halftime show on 939 KTAK.
The holidays are full of moments we never want to miss. One more laugh, one more hug, and one more memory. But one wrong choice can take all of that away. This is Cody Bears with YDOT. If you're drinking this season, please don't drive. Call for a safe ride. Make it home to the people who love you. From our YDOT family to yours, stay safe and cherish every moment.
Come to Midway Auto and RV and score big when buying a car, truck, or SUV. Every vehicle goes through a 100-point inspection, and every vehicle comes with a warranty. Our Super Bowl is giving our customers the friendliest service, the easiest buying process, and the best deal possible.
Treat Midway like the home team. We always make the best play for our customers. Come experience the Midway difference. Where you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
Heinz General Store has been the grocery store of choice for the Fort Washakie area since 1945. For this week's special, see their website at heinzgeneralstore.net. And for convenient shopping this winter, click on Heinz Online, download the app, and shop in the comfort of home. Schedule a convenient pickup time, and the team at Heinz General Store will do the rest. Heinz General Store says good luck to all Fremont County teams.
And welcome back to 93.9 KTAK. Time for the start of the third quarter between Riverton and Worland. Worland leading 30-24. Let's see here. It will be for Worland. It'll be Cannon. 23-22. Page, Mitchell, Williams, and who am I missing? Number 15. Ruckman. So the starters they had to begin with. It'll be Anderson, Sheets, Jackson, Weber, and Smith for your Wolverines. So a little bit of a change. Probably notating that, well, 2 guys with 3 fouls, but Schreiber going to be on the bench to start this one. Going inside, and they're going to turn it over as they try and force a pass into the paint, are the Wolverines. Quickly into the front court, looking to drive into the paint, puts up a runner, no good. Rebound by Smith. Smith looking to run with some pace here. He is cut off, though, however, and he'll slow things up by going to Jackson. Ball in Sheets' hands, now to Weber on the left wing. Weber back to Jackson. Jackson thinks about driving, instead passes to Weber. Weber driving into the paint, puts up a little baby hook off target as he tried to use the glass. Rebound by Worland. Cannon into the front court trying to shake Clay Sheets, but he is staying with him step for step as if he's read his mind. Gets it off, and now they'll run a little pick and roll, and greatly affected by the defense there. Page misses the layup. Riverton down. Jackson short off the glass and good. He now has 9. 30-26, and Smith steals a pass. Gonna take it coast to coast and good. Perhaps I was incorrect. The ball may have gone out of bounds. I looked up and then just looked right down. Let's see here. 30-26, inbound by Smith, and Garrett Jackson hits a 17-footer, so he did miss that. Sorry about that. Trying to do everything yourself kind of gets hard. 30-28 now. Riverton, Jackson a little bit on fire here. They drive in, puts it up, no good by Ruckman. Ruckman dishes out to Cannon off the glass, no good. Rebound by guess who? Garrett Jackson, Mr. Third quarter at the moment. Gets it to Smith. Smith over to Anderson in the corner. Anderson going by on the paint, up and good by Bo Anderson. Anderson now with 7, 30-30. And with it, and after the 6-0 start, Coach Abel not happy with Worland. We'll take the timeout with him. We'll be right back here on Why Today, KTAK.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry, and this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College in Riverton is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Welcome back. We talked about runs at halftime, and Riverton now in the midst of a 6-0 run. And it looks like they're going to set up some pressure as they bring in River White Plume. And Sheets following the guy even into the backcourt here. And now they'll adjust where they're going to throw it in. White Plume will actually play the passer. So Sheets picking up full court. So is Bo Anderson on the potential backcourt mate of Cannon. Cannon to Page. Page gets it to Ruckman, and he misses. Riverton trying to break, and the ball is deflected. It'll go out of bounds. It'll still be Riverton basketball. Riverton looking for the lead here early in the third. Anderson inbounds to White Plume. White Plume to Sheets. Sheets going to try and drive the middle. Has it taken away from him. Excuse me. On the break, they get it to that was a whistle on another court. Excuse me. Williams gets his own rebound, goes inside, put up a double dribble against Ruckman. He's had a bad minute and a half here. So that will be turnover number 8. Smith with it. Smith brings it into the front court. He'll go over to Jackson. Not Jackson, excuse me. Back out to Larson, who's checked in. Larson back to Anderson. Anderson on the wing. Cross court to Eric Smith. Smith for 3. Leaves it well short. And the rebound's going to go off of Page. White Plume kind of faked him out a little bit. Acted like he was going to slap it and then held back. And Page was kind of stuck in the air and just bodied the ball. Again, we have Peyton Larson checking in on the previous play. Inbound to Bo Anderson. Anderson over to Larson. Larson on the far side. Riverton now going right to left on your radio dial. To Weber at the elbow. Now back out to Larson. Top of the key to Smith on the wing. Back up top to Larson. Larson looking to drive. Picks up his dribble. Gets it to Smith. Now in the corner for White Plume. Back to Smith. Smith to Larson. Larson back to Smith. Smith for 3. No good. Rebound by Worland. Worland kind of not going out with as much pace as they do, but they get to Williams. Williams top of the key to Cannon. Bo Anderson on Williams. That's a good call there defensively because Williams tore him up in the first half. Williams is going to lose it. Taken away by Weber. Weber trying to go all the way, a 4-on-1, and Bo Sheets just throws his hands up on his forehead. It was a 4-on-1, and Weber decided to keep it. Anderson goes over and talks to him. You get a 4-on-1 break, you got to let the ball, you got to be willing to pass here. Coming into the game will be Garrett. I can't even tell anymore. A bunch of guys in white just moving around. Looks like Garrett Jackson, Clay Sheets came back. Anderson, Eric Smith do go out. Treber's still on the bench here. Page with it. Page looking to get it to the wing. Does so to Williams. Williams goes to the top of the key. Goes to Cannon on the right wing. Cannon coming back to the top of the key, and we get a moving screen. And now he's talking to the ref. Again, not the greatest of starts for Ruckman. Be his second foul, team first. But 2 turnovers and a foul for a moving screen does not endear you to the coach in the first few minutes of the third quarter. Inbound is to Larson. Larson back to Sheets. Sheets back to Larson. Back to Sheets. To White Plume at the free throw line. He turns around. He finds himself alone. Puts it up. No good. Rebound by Ruckman. But he throws it away. Weber trying to put it up, and Weber is fouled. Foul is going to go against Ruckman, it looks like. Ruckman just having a bad start. Second team foul. It's his third. Bo Sheets trying to argue that he was shooting, I do believe. Inbound is to Garrett Jackson. He has to fight for it because it was tipped. Jackson gets out to Sheets. Sheets cross court to Larson on the far side. Larson looking to drive down towards the elbow. Dishes out to Jackson. 3 is good. Jackson now with 14, and Riverton leads. Now this is where they've switched things up and given up runs when they've taken leads. Inside to Page. Page hops and scores. First points of the second half. Quickly, Riverton down. White Plume with it. Losing control of it. Gets out to Weber. Weber to Sheets. Sheets drives into the low block. Gets stuck. And it gets it taken away. And then we have a whistle on the floor. It is going to go against Jackson. Be his first, team first of the quarter. So 33-32. And they're doing construction work behind us now. They've decided to pack the bleachers up right against myself and Jordan McCamey from Worland Radio, from Wyoming North Radio. Right against our back. So Bringing it up is Cannon. Cannon losing control of it, be able to get it to Williams. Williams walked horribly, and it's called. He tried to duck his shoulder, and his legs kept coming. That'll be turnover number 11 for Worland, each team with 11 now. And Riverton will inbound the ball and have a chance to extend their lead. It's only one right now. Smith over midcourt goes to Weber. Weber to Sheets on a drive, puts it up, no good. Passing all the way up. They wind up with Page. Page over to Williams. Williams wants the three. Air ball, and that was like a rocket out of bounds. It was under the bucket. Might have been partially tipped. They didn't call it, but was definitely affected by the good defense by the Wolverines. Riverton basketball. Sheets into the front court. Hands it off to Eric Smith. Smith spins, puts it up. No good, but he's fouled. Kind of a late call. Will be 2 shots. Foul is against, I think, 23. That is Mitchell. That'll be his first, team third. Eric Smith to the line, shooting his first free throws of the day. Or I shouldn't say of the day, of the game. Team on the day so far 0 for 2, now 0 for 3. Jones and Ruckman coming back in. They'll come in for Mitchell and I think that was that's Williams. Smith, second free throws on the way, no good. They've missed all 4 today. Rebound by Worland. Cannon brings it up, looking for Page, but he's going to throw it right to Eric Smith, who goes long for Larson and overthrows him. So it'll be a turnover right back to Worland. They're matching turnovers yet again, 12 turnovers apiece. Jones with it now, guarded by Smith as he brings over the timeline. Crosses over Smith, brings it down, goes to Ruckman. Back to Jones. Jones spinning. Outside, winds up with Cannon. Back to Jones, has a wide open look for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound by Weber. Weber looking to bring it up himself, going up the middle. Nice pass to Larson, up and good. Larson's first points of the day extends the lead out to 35-32. Cannon driving all the way to the basket, and it's going to be a block against Weber. That will be his 4th. Team second. Looks like Clay Sheets is probably going to come get him. No, he's going to come get Larson. 1:02 left in the third. Nope, and here comes Paxton Stevens. He's going to come in just a second. Deflected, Jones with it. Now it's deflected again. Winds up in the hands of Mascaro. Mascaro to Ruckman. Ruckman up top. Cannon's going to swing over to Jones. 3-point attempt. White Plume said nah. Blocked right back in the face and out of bounds. Give you all an idea on the radio, the height difference is about half a foot to a foot for White Plume over Jones. So it was not it's a good matchup to possibly run something with some speed. Shorter guy on height, guard on forward, but not to try and shoot over him. Inbound is to Page, who's checked back in. He looks to move in, puts it up, no good, but he was fouled. Foul is against on Paxton Stevens, who had just came in. His first, team third. It'll send Page to the line. Page is 1 of 4 on the day. First one up and no good. 35-32 in the final 2 minutes here of the third quarter. Page, free throw on the way is up and good. 35-33. He's now 2 for 6 on the day. Or no, 3 for I don't even know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's shot 8. He's 50% on the day. missed some free throws early on. To Stevens, now to White Plume. White Plume, great pump fake, shoots from the elbow, and just he can't buy a shot, though, and it's going to be fought for on the rebound. It's going to last touch Stevens as Clay Sheets was trying just to keep it in bounds. It'll be Worland basketball with a 2-point Riverton lead. Going to extend the pressure, it looks like, Eric Smith and Clay Sheets, and now they'll back off. White Plume will show like he's going to pick up Ruckman right at half court. He backs off slightly. Looking to drive is Mascaro, and a three-pointer on the way by Mitchell is, nope, it's a foul. So it'll be 3 free throws for Mitchell. Hits all 3, they'll retake the lead. He has not gone to the line tonight. And he has 2 points with 16.3 left. Looks like Larson's going to come back in. First one is on its way, no good. Free throw line has not been kind really to either team. But especially for the 0 for 4 from the line. Riverton Wolverines, second one is on its way and missed. 13-4 is the free throw discrepancy, by the way. That includes this one coming up. Only a chance to pull within 1 now. Mitchell shoots and missed all 3 of them. River White Plume with the rebound. That'll drive a coach nuts. You get fouled shooting a 3 and you miss all 3 free throws. Smith with 4 seconds puts up a runner. No good. Rebound fought for by Stevens. And it's on the deck, and good job by Stevens. Doesn't allow Worland to get anything. So as we go to the 4th and final quarter of regulation, it is 35-33 Riverton. We'll be right back on 939 KTAK.
About things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
Welcome back. 4th quarter about to get underway. Riverton leads 35-33. 5 of 15 now from the line is Worland. 0 for 4 is Riverton. So free throw line has not been good to either, but Riverton really hasn't had a whole lot of opportunities to go. Worland will start with the ball, looking to drive in, and we're going to get a charge drawn by Clay Sheets. He was looking to dish, was number 4, Bradshaw. That'll be his first, team first. But most importantly, it gets Riverton the ball. Good job. Clay Sheets is the guy. Every year he has a guy, Bo Sheets does, that has taken the charges, and it's been Ty Sheets and Clay Sheets lately. Driving in is Treber in for the first time this half. Puts it up and good by Gage Treber. Quickly into the front court. Looking to move now, down by 4. Is Worland, and the ball is loose, taken away by Bo Anderson. Clay Sheets, they've got numbers. Clay Sheets jumps into the middle and it has taken away. Treber, though, gets it out to Eric Smith in the corner. Smith up top for Jackson. Jackson misses from 3, and Worland will come away with it. 37-33. Looking to push is the Warriors. They get it out to Ruckman, spins, puts it up, no good, gets his own rebound, can't get it. Ruckman not having a good half. Long outlet pass by Sheets. Sheets drives in, puts it up off the glass, no good. Jackson trying to get to it, and Jackson's going to get a foul there. That was a body check. So you're going to be Jackson or, yeah, it's Jackson. So Jackson with the foul, only his second, team first. So Jackson will come out and Trenton Weber will come in. 37-33. Warriors over midcourt. River White Plume going to check in next dead ball. Looking for the pick and roll with Page. They get it inside. Foul on the floor, I think against Eric Smith most likely. Nope, it's against Weber. If I have it right, that's his fifth. No, it must be his fourth. So it's the fourth. Gage Schreiber's going to come out, though. For White Plume, inbound is to Page. Page puts it up and good. 37-35. Riverton on top to Clay Sheets in the corner for three. Bang! Clay Sheets now has 5.
40-35, and now a
Foul on Eric Smith on the inbound. It's only his first, but it's team third. So that will be something to watch here in the fourth quarter as it's early in the fourth. Don't want to be giving them a lot of opportunities to score without the clock moving. Cannon comes over center court. They're looking to get it to Ruckman. Ruckman wide open this time. He can't miss, can he? No, he can't. Ruckman had so much trouble, you almost wanted to cheer for him a little bit. Not really. 37-40, Riverton. Swinging it to Weber on the wing. Weber to Sheets. Sheets up top to Smith. Smith over to Sheets. He's wide open. 3 on the way too hard. Rebound by Worland. 3-point game here. Cannon into the front court. Stolen by Sheets, but we have a foul. I'm not sure if it was on Sheets. Yeah, it's on Sheets. Didn't know if it was a reaction to the steal or not. It's his second. Team fourth, though. So next foul that's not an offensive foul will be shooting free throws for the Worland Warriors. They're 5 of 15 on the day, so it's not that intimidating at the moment, but you never know when free throws might change. And Bo Sheets and referee are having a discussion at the scorer's table. Bo Sheets is having some questions, I think, I don't know with what. They're talking to the official scorer, I do believe. I'm kind of confused here. 5:40 in the fourth. Final game of the weekend. And I guess they all decided chili sounded great for dinner, and they're all now getting along. So we didn't have a whole lot decided there, and now we have a timeout. So maybe they didn't get along with it. We'll take a break with them. We'll be right back. 40-37, 5:40 to play on WIO Today at 939 KTAK.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
And welcome back. Fourth quarter here, 5:40 to play. We had some referee discussions, and then we had a timeout, and everybody sang Kumbaya. I don't know. I don't know what was decided. I don't know what the grievance might have been, but involved the official scorer, too, so I don't think it was call-related. So it'll be Sheets, Smith, Weber, White Plume, and Anderson out of the timeout. Inbound is Cannon, picked up immediately by Sheets. Cannon over to Williams. Williams sails it, and a turnover. He was looking to get it to Mitchell and just sailed it way too high. It'll be Riverton basketball. Tight game here. Weber inbounds to Smith. Smith to Bo Anderson. Anderson using the screen, goes for Weber in the corner, and it goes through his hands, and the hands go to the forehead of Bo Sheets again. Turnover number 13. Just can't give the freebie turnovers like that where it's just you looking where you want to go, like a wide receiver, looking ahead and not securing the catch first. Can't do anything if you don't secure the catch. Thrown into the middle and taken away by Weber. Deflected by Anderson, gets out to Sheets. Sheets stops for three, no good. Anderson trying to tip it out, can't do it, and they've got a wide open Mitchell. Takes it down, up, and good. 40-39, 1 point game for Riverton. They lead here. It's the longest lead I think they've had as far as time-wise. White Plume with it towards the elbow, back up top to Smith. Smith over to Weber. Weber to Anderson up top. Anderson to White Plume on the wing. Sheets looking for a nice cut, but he throws it away to his White Plume. And looking to break, puts it up his Cannon, and they retake the lead. (41-40). Three-pointer on the way from Weber. Rebound by White Plume. Out to Clay Sheets. Clay Sheets from 17. In and out, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Ruckman. Good effort there by Trenton Weber as Gage Treber and Peyton Larson will come in for Weber and White Plume. Wolverines basketball. They now trail by 1. Long inbounds to Gage Treber. Treber dribbles into the paint. Out to Larson. Larson back to Treber. Treber for three. No good. Clay Sheets fighting for the rebound. It's on the floor, and Worland will come away with it. Really heavy reliance on the three here. Great move by Cannon, but he misses the layup. Here's Riverton trying to come down. Treber with it off his foot. Yes, it was off his foot. It will be Worland basketball. 15th turnover of the day, and it looks like Garrett Jackson and White Plume are coming back in for Anderson and Sheets. 4 minutes left to go in this tight one. What a way to end a invitational here, or a classic as they call it. Cannon into the front court. Guarded by Smith, going to his left for Mitchell. Mitchell looking to drive, looking for a pick and roll with Page. Gets underneath, Page partially blocked. Rebounds fought for and secured by Treber. There are no freebies in this game. To Larson. Larson looking to spin. Out to Eric Smith. Smith driving in. Puts it up. And one! Eric Smith. Eric Smith now with 8. Going to the line where Riverton is 0 for on the day. Riverton needs it. Only up by 1 here. Under 4 to play. Excuse me, he now has 4. I wrote down the extra 2 for halftime score. Has 4 on the afternoon, looking for number 5. And he sinks it. Clutch free throw there. And it's 43-41. Timeout on the floor. We'll be right back here on WYO Today at 93.9 KTAK.
Riverton Blodorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blodorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blodorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blodorn Lumber.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
And welcome back. 2:58 to play. Riverton leads 43-41 here on WSR4 at Wyoming Sports Ranch. Back and forth game of runs, and now it's become little mini runs. Back and forth action in the fourth. Riverton's led for the majority of it, but not all of it, as it is only a 2-point game to Williams. Williams looking inside to Page. Gets inside. He goes up and under. No good. Garrett Jackson with the rebound, and Ruckman's going to get called with the foul. That'll be Ruckman's fourth. Only team second, though. So remain with Riverton into Bo Anderson. They get it to Sheets. Sheets brings it across the timeline. They go to Eric Smith. Now it is the traditional starters and the guys who started the game. Trieber with it on the wing. Up top to Bo Anderson. Bo Anderson has it taken away, though. Good strip there by Williams. And Worland will look to come down tight or take the lead. Williams with it on the wing, going inside to Page. Page is going to throw it away momentarily, but they get out to Cannon for three in the lead. No good. Page with the rebound, up and good. 43-43. 10 for Page right now. Into the front court. Jackson to Anderson. We're getting less and less time-wise. To Sheets. Sheets drives. Gets it to Trieber. Trieber into the paint. Puts it up. No good, but he's fouled. 2 shots for Trieber. Foul is against 24. That is Williams. That should be his second. Should be team third. Minute 46. Trieber going in line to shoot 2 in this tie ball game. It is the team fourth. I've been corrected there. First one is up and good by Gage. So everybody going to be shooting free throws next foul, regardless of either team, unless it's offensive. Second one, Trieber clutch from the free throw line. 45-43, under 2 to play, under a minute 45 now to play. Cannon with it. Cannon going to the left, gets cut off. Looking to go into Williams. Williams puts it up and good. Tie ball game. It's his first points of the second half. Anderson is going to get called for a palming, and just the little things like that. 17th turnover of the day against the Wolverines. Inbound by Ruckman to Cannon. Cannon picked up at the half-court line. Gets it to Williams. Williams driving in, and you're going to get an illegal screen against Page. Page third. It's the fifth, but, of course, it's offensive foul, so just be an inbound, I do believe. You got Clay Sheets, Bo Anderson, Eric Smith, Gage Trieber, and Garrett Jackson on the floor for the Riverton Wolverines here. Minute 18 left in the ball game, or at least in regulation. Sheets to Anderson, back to Sheets, out to Trieber. Trieber gets to Eric Smith, top of the key. He drives down, has to pick it up, goes to Bo Anderson, puts it up, and one, Bo Anderson.
Not sure where the contact was, definitely saw the steps. But the Warriors going to send.
It's going to be a foul against number 12, Cannon. It's his third. It'll send Bo to the line. Great little stutter step there. Chance to put it up, Riverton up by 3. Anderson has not been to the line today. First one all the way, clutch. 3-point game. We have a timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back with the final minute here on Wild Today at 939 KTAK.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube oil and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
And welcome back here to WYO Today. It is time for the final minute, the final countdown here, to quote bad English. Riverton leading by 3. 0 for 4 in the first half. 0 for 4 through, I do believe, 3 quarters from the free throw line. 0 for 4, from through 3 quarters. And now 3 for 3 in the fourth. Schreiber with 2, Anderson with 1 on the old-fashioned three-point play. And Riverton leads by 3. Worland. Cannon brings it across the timeline to Ruckman. Ruckman inside to Page. Page looking inside. They get it into him, and he's fouled. Is Mitchell. Mitchell almost had a chance to get the old-fashioned three-point play as well. Now, the problem is Mitchell going line. He's 0 for 3 from the free throw line. He got fouled shooting a 3 and missed all 3, mostly off slightly to the right. Let's see if that repeats itself. It does not on the first one. As he nails it, makes it a 2-point game. Williams coming out and coming back in is Mascaro. I think trying to go for some trapping defense and some smaller guys, a little bit more quickness. Second one on the way, up and good. So those look perfect. I'm curious how he missed the 3. Inbound to Sheets to Smith. Smith over the timeline to Garrett Jackson. Back out to Smith. Smith to Anderson. Anderson to Sheets. Sheets over to Eric Smith. Time is ticking. Smith out towards half court. And he gives it away. And Mascaro takes it all the way and gives them the lead. 49-48. Anderson trying to bring it down. Tries to go all the way up, and he's fouled. And the Worland faithful are ticked off. They don't like it at all. Foul is against Page. His 4th. He'll send Bo Anderson to the line with, I have no idea. 18.3 seconds left. Bo Anderson to the line. 2 huge free throws. None more important than the first one. It's on its way up and good. Bo Anderson has tied it up. 49-49. And now I'm going to try and count down as well, obviously, when they have the ball with 18.3. Chance for the lead here by Anderson. Up and good. Think we're going to get a timeout. We do. We'll take it with them. 50-49. 18.3 left in regulation. We'll be right back on 93.9 KTAK.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
And welcome back. 50-49, 18.3 seconds left in regulation. Right now, we most likely are not going to OT, as it is a 1-point game. Riverton on top, and primarily due to something that has plagued them pretty much all weekend, which is free throw shooting. They have hit all 6 here in the fourth quarter. Inbound to Cannon with about 15. About 10 seconds, 9 seconds. Clay Sheets hounding him. Cannon has to pick it up to Williams. Inside to Ruckman. Ruckman puts it up. No good. Fought for. Garrett Jackson with the rebound, and he's fouled. Great effort defensively. Jackson will be going to the line with 1.1 second left. Jackson with no points in this quarter has 14 on the day. under 2 seconds left. Going to have to do a lot in 1.3. And that is actually 5 fouls against Page. So he is fouled out. He finishes with 10, it looks like. 2 in the fourth quarter. He had 5 in the, 10 points. He had 3 in the first half, 5 in the third, 2 in the second. Jackson, clutch. 51-49. Riverton on top with 1.3 left. Second one on its way. Good. Timeout. We'll take it with them. 1.3 seconds left when we return. Riverton up by 3.
Board of the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair last year, and this year enjoy Blackhawk live in concert Friday, August 1st. Race you to the fair, the Fremont County Fair.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit landergambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
And welcome back here to Wyoming Sports Ranch in beautiful Casper, Wyoming. It was windy as all get out when we got here. It's not now, and it's 52-49. Riverton on top by 3 points. Worland going to have to come up with a play here, and smart move here, in my opinion. Coach Sheets is going to put a man on the ball. One of the things that Rick Pitino says he wishes he did back during the great Duke shot back in like 92. They're looking to throw it to half court. Smith able to get a hand on it, and that's going to do it. And Riverton will win and survive 52-49. First win for the boys from Riverton. We'll be right back with the Click It or Pick Ticket postgame show here on WYO Today.
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
And welcome back to the Click It or Ticket postgame show. While we wait for Coach, we're going to give you the lowdown from the Ranger Printer scorebook. Leading the Worland Warriors was Williams with 13, and that to me is kind of where the game kind of was decided. He had 11 in the first half, held to only 2 in the second. You'd think they'd wanted to get him more involved. Page with 10, of course, he fouled out, as well as Cannon with 10. Then 6 each for Ruckman and Mitchell, and then 2 for Jones and Mascaro. For Riverton, leading all scorers with 16 was Garrett Jackson. He is our Papa Murphy's player of the game, so congratulations to Jackson on that honor. That's the second time in 3 days that he's won it. He's led the scoring quite a bit, and he's a great surprise, to everybody who's watching, just simply because he didn't play a whole lot last year. He's kind of off the bench, along with Weber, got a few minutes, but boy, has he stepped up his game. Next up is Bo Anderson with 10, and we are going to give him our Gatorade Good Effort of the game, just because it's Bo Anderson. The boy has more energy than anybody I've ever met, plus those 3 clutch free throws, but we'll get to more clutch free throws in just a second. Finishing with 7 is Clay Sheets, as well as Treber. 5 for Eric Smith and almost his sister, and Trent Weber. And Larson finishes with 2. We're now joined by Coach Sheets. It's been a long day. We're joined by Coach Sheets. Coach, tell me a little bit. Good, congratulations on getting a win. I know it's probably seeming kind of weird because we talked about free throws so many times. And yet, and first half 0 for 4, through 3, 0 for 4. And then tell me a little bit about how you felt seeing every single free throw in the fourth quarter knocked down.
It was nice to see the boys step up and hit those late. As you know, at the end of the game, you've got to hit free throws to secure the victory. And so that was a big part of the win here, was getting those free throws knocked down. Getting a few extra possessions and securing those rebounds.
You had several guys come in who had free throws and other type shots, showing a lot of clutchness on this team as it got down in the fourth quarter. Battle runs into the fourth and then nip and tuck the rest away. Talk about, as a team, how you feel about them coming out of this game and how they showed such clutch down the stretch.
Well, we got 4 tough games this weekend, and so that's more than kind of you normally get, and our boys were tired. You could tell that, the shots, your legs get tired, and so your shots don't fall as easy to do, and you don't finish stuff. So you could tell it was the fourth game, but I liked our grit. I liked how the boys showed some resiliency through the end of that game.
What does it mean for the team, confidence-wise, to get the final game coming out of here and going into the Invitational next week, where they'll play 3 very tough opponents?
Right. I think it was big to get the win. We showed that we could play with the best teams in the state, both 3 and 4A at times. We just have to be more consistent. And I feel like we probably played better at times in those games than we did in this one. But again, it was good to be in that down-to-the-wire type game where you have to work on things, you have to secure the rebound, you have to make the free throws. And so proud of the boys for stepping up and kind of gritting through it.
One of the things we noticed, like you said, with tired legs, leaving some shots short, but those effort plays that you sometimes expect some lesser teams to give up on, the diving for loose balls, still there. What does that tell you about the mentality of these boys?
We knew it going in, but it just confirmed that they're not going to give up. They're going to play hard. They're going to get on the floor. They're going to be there for each other. So proud of their effort. It was good to come out of here with a win in the second game today.
And Garrett Jackson has now kind of established himself here, had a great weekend. What does it mean to the team for him to be able to step up and join the guys who return, like Eric Smith and Bo Anderson, and putting up points? But not just him, but Gage Treber, of course, wasn't playing a whole lot in the second half, but came in, hit some clutch shots, and hit a clutch couple of free throws.
Well, he wasn't playing a lot because he was in foul trouble again. He was in foul trouble. Bo was in foul trouble. Garrett was in foul trouble. We had 3 guys in foul trouble. So that's the tough thing when you kind of make silly fouls of reaching, and you're always going to have a foul or 2 that doesn't go your way, but you can't aid that by giving a couple silly ones. So that's something we got to work on. But Gage has done a good job for us. He attacked the rim well, made a 3, made some free throws. He had a really good game for us too.
So what do you do now as far as what are you looking to accomplish with the team in such a short layoff, as you get home late tonight and then turn around and leave Thursday for a 4:20 tip-off at Green River High School against Mountain View?
Yeah, the boys are going to be really tired. One day is not enough rest for them, so Monday will be more of a mental day, kind of going over things, getting shots up, kind of getting their legs back under them. Tuesday we'll try to get after it a little bit, and then Wednesday prepping for the tournament.
All right, well, we want to congratulate you on the win, and we'll be back to wrap things up.
Thanks.
Here on the Click Your Ticket postgame show on KTAK.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills.
with 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase. Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Exploding at 200 miles per hour. Airbags pack a punch. Until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
Welcome back to the Clear Your Ticket postgame show. We're going to wrap things up real quick here. Great effort in this game. Both 2 teams, tired legs, especially Riverton after playing this morning. And you saw it, short shots, but the effort plays were there, still diving after loose balls. And then for the team to be 0 for 4 on free throws and then hit 7 in a row in the fourth quarter and go perfect in the fourth from the free throw line when it mattered the most. We want to congratulate them. And evidently, they really don't want to pay overtime here at the WSR because they're turning the lights off on us. So we're going to turn the lights off on this broadcast. Thank you to Leanne back at the mothership. She's been with us all weekend, keeping us on the air. For Kevin Shields, the rest of the Wild Today crew, thank you for tuning in. We'll see you Wednesday, 4:20, Lady Wolverines in Mountain View from Lincoln Middle School in Green River in the Flaming Gorge Tournament. Have a great weekend.
Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Snyder Signature Properties would like to give a huge shout out to the local sports of Fremont County. They are here to support your team and your local home.